John Edmund Mulaney, born August 26, 1982 1, is an American stand-up comedian, actor, writer, and producer. He is best known for his work as a writer on Saturday Night Live and as a stand-up comedian with stand-up specials The Top Part, New in Town, The Comeback Kid, and Kid Gorgeous, for which he won the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Writing for a Variety Special in 2018. 234, he was the creator and star of the short-lived Fox sitcom Mulaney, a semi-autobiographical series about his life. Mulaney also performed as a character called George Street Geegland in a comedic duo with Nick Kroll, most recently in Oh, Hello, the podcast, which was released between April 4 and May 24, 2020. He is also known for his voice acting work as Andrew Glouberman in the Netflix original animated show Big Mouth. 5. Mulaney made his film debut in 2018, voicing Peter Porker/Spider-Ham in the Academy Award-winning animated feature film Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse. 6-7. Mulaney was born in Chicago, Illinois. 8. The son of Ellen, née Stanton, a professor at Northwestern University Pritzker School of Law, and Charles Chip Mulaney Jr., an attorney and partner at Skadden Arps. His parents are both of Irish Catholic descent. 9, 10, 11, 12. Mulaney's maternal great-grandfather was George J. Bates, a Republican mayor of Salem, Massachusetts, who also served as a congressman from that state. His maternal great-uncle is William H. Bates, who also served as a U.S. congressman. 13, 14. Coincidentally, Mulaney's grandmother, Carolyn Stanton, and Hillary Myers, mother of Mulaney's future Saturday Night Live co-worker Seth Meyers, performed together in a hospital benefit show in Marblehead, Massachusetts, called Pills A Pop and directed by Tommy Tune, then 19. 15, 16. Mulaney's parents attended Georgetown University and Yale Law School. They were at Yale at the same time as future President Bill Clinton. Mulaney met Clinton in 1992. 17, 18. Growing up, Mulaney was an altar boy. He is the third of 5 children. He has 2 brothers, one of whom is deceased, and 2 sisters. 19. From watching the lifestyle of the character Ricky Ricardo on the program I Love Lucy, Mulaney knew he wanted to go into show business at the age of 5. 20. At the age of 7, Mulaney had an opportunity to audition for the role of Kevin in the film Home Alone, but his parents declined. 10. For junior high, he attended St. Clement School 21, where, in lieu of doing reports, he and his best friend, John O'Brien, would offer to perform what they had learned in the format of a skit. 10. Mulaney would also frequent the Museum of Broadcast Communications, where he would watch archived episodes of shows such as I Love Lucy or The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. 10. He attended St. Ignatius College Prep, where he graduated in 2000. Mulaney then enrolled at his parents' alma mater, Georgetown University, where he studied English literature and religion. 8-22. He joined the school's improv group, and met Nick Kroll and Mike Birbiglia. 20. He later joined Birbiglia on his stand-up tour, which improved his stage presence. 20. After graduating from Georgetown in 2004, Mulaney moved to New York City with ambitions of a career in comedy, and was hired as an office assistant at Comedy Central. 10. After a year, he pitched the idea for a parody of the I Love the 80s called I Love the 30s, which he developed along with fellow comedian Nick Kroll. 23. Mulaney was working at the network when Dave Chappelle abruptly left. Initially, the network had planned to fly Mulaney out to Los Angeles in order to secure the tapes for season 3 of the eponymous show. However, feeling it was a hindrance to being a comedian, he instead quit and started working freelance. 24. When asked about his comedy influences, he is quoted as saying he always loved stand-up albums. Growing up in the 90s, I would sit on the floor with my Discman and listen to comedy albums that I bought. 25. Mulaney has been a long-time collector of stand-up albums. He has mentioned loving Chris Rock's Bring the Pain, 1996, and Bigger and Blacker, 1999, as well as Woody Allen's Comedian, 1965, album, Nichols and May's Mike Nichols and Elaine May Examine Doctors, 1961, album, and Albert Brooks's Comedy -1, 1973. He has also mentioned listening to a lot of Jerry Seinfeld, Dave Chappelle, George Carlin, Richard Pryor, Conan O'Brien 26, and Bob Newhart. 25-27. After being discovered while performing on Late Night with Conan O'Brien, Mulaney was asked to audition for Saturday Night Live in August 2008, along with Kroll, Donald Glover, Ellie Kemper, T.J. Miller and Bobby Moynihan. 28-29. Unusual for an SNL audition, Mulaney did not prepare any impressions, instead performing stand-up with charactery bits in them. He went in with little expectations, although he thought it'd be a cool story. 28. Mulaney won a spot on the writing team, where he remained for 4 seasons. 30. He also occasionally appeared on the show's Weekend Update segment. 31, 32, 33. He and SNL actor Bill Hader co-created the recurring SNL character Stefan. 34-35. Mulaney was nominated for the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Writing for a Variety Series with the SNL writing staff from 2009 to 2012. 36. Mulaney won a Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Original Music and Lyrics at the 63rd Primetime Emmy Awards with Justin Timberlake, Seth Meyers, and Catrice Barnes. 37. Mulaney returned to host Saturday Night Live 4 times, on April 14, 2018, March 2, 2019, 38, February 29, 2020, and October 31, 2020, 39, respectively. 40, making him the 4th SNL writer, after Conan O'Brien, Louis C.K., and Larry David, to host SNL despite never having been a cast member. 41. Following his tenure at Saturday Night Live, Mulaney contributed writing to other TV projects, including Maya and Marty, documentary Now, Oh, Hello on Broadway, and the Comedy Central roast of James Franco. He also acted in supporting roles on television shows such as Crashing, Portlandia, and Difficult People. Mulaney currently provides the voice of a lead character on the animated Netflix series Big Mouth alongside his writing partner Nick Kroll, who co-created the show. Together with Nick Kroll, Mulaney also co-hosted the Independent Spirit Awards ceremonies in 2017 and 2018. 42-43. In 2018, Mulaney provided the voice of Spider-Ham in the Academy Award-winning animated film Spider-Man: Into the Spider-Verse. 44. He also appeared in a Netflix and YouTube collaboration series hosted by Tan France, Dressing Funny, in June 2019. 45. In November 2020, Late Night with Seth Meyers producer Mike Shoemaker announced that Mulaney had joined the show as a staff writer. 46. In addition to his work on SNL, Mulaney has worked for 17 years as a stand-up comedian. He has been a headliner since 2008. He has performed on Live at Gotham, Conan, Jimmy Kimmel Live, Late Night with Jimmy Fallon, Late Night with Conan O'Brien, and Comedy Central Presents. Mulaney also released a stand-up comedy album titled The Top Part in 2009. 47, and a stand-up comedy special called New in Town in 2012. Both were produced with Comedy Central. He performed at the 2008 Bonnaroo Music Festival. 48. Mulaney's third stand-up comedy special, titled The Comeback Kid, was released on November 13, 2015, on Netflix. His second stand-up show, New in Town, which premiered on Comedy Central in 2012, is also on Netflix. The Comeback Kid received critical acclaim. 49, with David Sims of The Atlantic calling it a reminder of everything that makes Mulaney so singular, storytelling rich with well-observed details, delivered with the confidence of someone decades older than 33. 50. In 2016, Mulaney received a nomination for the Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Writing for a Variety Special for The Comeback Kid, losing to Patton Oswalt's Talking for Clapping. 51. Mulaney's fourth stand-up comedy tour, Kid Gorgeous, kicked off its first leg in May 2017, concluding in July of that year. 52. A second leg began in September 2017 in Colorado Springs, Colorado. 53, and concluded in April 2018 in Jacksonville, Florida. 54. The tour featured 7 shows at Radio City Music Hall in New York City in February 2018. 55, one of which was filmed for another Netflix special. 56. Kid Gorgeous was met with critical acclaim. 57, 58, 59, with Steve Green of IndieWire calling it one of the year's best pieces of writing. 60. At the 70th Primetime Emmy Awards, Mulaney received an Emmy for Outstanding Writing for a Variety Special for Kid Gorgeous. 61. In 2017, he was invited to appear alongside Steve Martin, Martin Short, Bill Murray, Jimmy Kimmel, and Norm Macdonald to honor David Letterman, who was accepting the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor at the Kennedy Center. 62. When accepting the prize, Letterman stated, "John Mulaney, this is the future of comedy, ladies and gentlemen." 63.